19-year-old Durante Martin was found dead in the attic of a white Missouri man's house.
Come in this bitch like Super Saiyan. Yeah, that coupe is full of Zans. That's my 20, yeah, I pump spraying. I don't give a fuck about what you saying. See that AP on my
We talked about this story before. On April 25th, 2021, 19-year-old Durante Martin was found dead in the attic of a white Missouri man's house with a gunshot wound to the head.
Yeah, he kidnapped him, bro. From the ribs of it, he kidnapped folks and held them hostage. I'm keeping it real, bro.
Man James Wade is said to be a known white supremacist. Local coroner quickly ruled Deontay's death a suicide. It took months to get a second autopsy, and an impaneled jury ruled Deontay's death resulted from violence, not suicide.
Exactly, bro.
But still, 2 years later, no one has been arrested for his death. There are discussions about the DOJ's potentially taking over the case. Katie Ryan is Chief of Staff for Campaign Zero, and she joins us right now. So, Katie, this is...
I got 2 twin Glocks, they red. Touch the other one, bitch, you dead. Paparazzi poppin' heads. Niggas quick to call the feds. And they do this shit when they scared.
Folks like he ain't even on that top of timer, bro. Folks like he a good person, bro. Folks ain't on that top of timer, bro. Folks look like he was playing football, whatever the case may be.
This is strange here. We had the family on before discussing this case. And apparently there was supposedly a party at this man's home. So can you break...
Red flag right there, bro. That's a red flag, bro. I'm not pulling up where it's 30, 40 motherfuckers. Nah, bro. Anything liable to go down, and I'm just keeping the dials on y'all, bro. I'm gonna be right back, y'all. Like I said, yeah, folks was targeted, bro. Like, he was targeted, bro. He was holding folks hostage. I'm keeping it real with y'all, bro.
Folks, those who didn't see us then, bring us today on what the hell happened here.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Don't think we have Katie's audio. She might be on mute. So let's, all right, Katie, let's try it now.
Are you able to see and hear me, Marlon?
We got you. Actually, we see you and hear you. Go right ahead.
Perfect. Okay. Yes, thank you so much again for using your platform to get this story out.
And on top of that, bro, like, it don't even make it no better just for the simple fact that, you know what I'm saying, you got to understand what type of color he is, fam. You got to understand what color he is, bro. So it's like, come on, bro. It automatically looked like a target, bro. It automatically looked like folks was targeted, bro. Folks was held hostage and shit, bro. Come on, dog.
Us again, and I, wish spoiler alert, I wish I really had some compelling and exciting.
Because motherfuckers gonna start to question. Motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Now motherfuckers gonna be like, is that racist? Or, you know what I'm saying? Was that the motive? Like, was folks on some racial shit? Like, I'm just keeping 1,000 with y'all, bro. Like, motherfuckers gonna ask that shit. Like, was folks on some racial shit? Was he being a racist? I'm just keeping 1,000 with y'all, bro.
Positive news to share about there being movement in this case. We are not there yet. But as a quick refresher for people who have not followed the case of Durante Martin, you're correct. April 25th, 2021, Durante, who is a young African-American man, aspiring football star, preparing to go to college to live out his dream of playing football, was taken to a party. So again, this was not a party he intended to attend, but he was taken by some of his friends, acquaintances, we'll call them, in a rural part of Missouri.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Where's the friends at, fam? Like, everybody's not your homies, dog. Everybody's not your homies, fam. So from the jumps, from the looks of it, it just seemed like a setup, bro. Now it seems like your homies done set you up, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying, fam. Like, everybody ain't your homies. Everybody ain't to be trusted, bro. Cause shit like this, bro. This is like some backdooring shit. I'm not even lying, fam. This whole entire thing is like some backdooring shit, bro. Some snake shit. And I'm just keeping it 1,000 with y'all, bro. Subscribe if y'all new here, man.
Durante was the only black individual attending the party. The party was for a girl who was a minor at the time, her father known to be a white supremacist. We don't know the full description of what occurred at that party this evening, other than we have the audio of the 911 call in which James Wade is calling the police to alert them that he has discovered Durante's body shot in the attic of his home. What we do know is that Durante had surgery on his dominant hand, on his right hand. So he was in a full cast from wrist to elbow. He did die by a gunshot to the temple.
Man, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That little girl dad did that shit, bro. That little girl dad did that shit. Like I said, fam, like, folks was on some racial shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Folks was being a racist, bro. He ain't like folks from the jump. You know what I'm saying? His homie set him up, bro. Come on, bro. Watch your surroundings, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't your homies, dog. Everybody don't want you to win, bro. It may seem like it, but nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even your best friend, bro. Even your best friend can sit up there and turn on you, dog. I'm telling you.
Upstairs of this home, and police very quickly took his body from the house. The scene was already cleaned prior to medics arriving. And then his mother, Erica Lotz, had to, by way of sort of telephone, learn both of her son's death and then the whereabouts of his body, which was already at a coroner's.
So then why y'all not gonna charge my guy with tampering with evidence? Because they saying like when they got there, it was cleaned up or whatever, the scene or whatever. Like, why y'all not gonna hit folks with tampering with evidence, dog? Cause he was messing with him, bro. Like, folks was messing with him and shit, bro. Y'all get where I'm coming from, fam. Folks was tampering with evidence, bro.
So that's what's so strange here, the actions of cops in this case. And there literally has been nothing from state investigators.
So as you mentioned earlier, right, the death was ruled a suicide immediately. I believe within 48 hours, the death.
You know why? Because they behind it, bro. If they gonna sit up there and rule that as a suicide, they behind it, bro. Come on, dog. That boy not finna just automatically kill. Nah, fam. Like I said, the law enforcement, everybody, they behind that shit. They know what really happened, dog. They just letting folks slide, bro. They know what really happened. They really know what went down, fam. Come on, dog.
His death was ruled a suicide. So the family had to finance and find a second individual to conduct an autopsy who very quickly...
It's already suspicious when he the only black motherfucker there at the party, bro. Mind you, they just said he the only black motherfucker there at the party, bro. So that's already suspicious, bro. Like, come on, dog. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, bro. They set him up, bro. That's why I say watch who your homies is, bro. Like, everybody ain't your homies, bro.
That the death was actually by means of violence, that the distance at which the gun fired, that it did not appear that it would have even been possible for him to have done this. Based on that, a jury was impaneled, reviewed his case, also said that this was officially a death by violence, not possible for it to be a suicide. One piece of background information is that prior to Durante's death, there were 2 alleged suicides that had also occurred at James Wade's property. So this is the third death that has occurred at his property. Despite all of this information.
That's a lot of dying.
In one place? Right. Affiliated with one person? Precisely. So what we have seen since then was, since there were conflicting reports after...
So, you telling me y'all don't have suspicion after it happened like 2 times? That's like a pattern, bro. Like, that's a pattern, bro. If it happened once and then it happened twice, like, come on, dog. You don't think it's gonna happen again, fam? Like, come on, dog. Like, folks.
The jury was impaneled and ruled the death homicide. Then the investigation was turned over to the Missouri State Highway Patrol. That was to move it out of the local law enforcement. They closed the case and said there was nothing more to examine. So we are still in the streets. We are still pushing for the FBI, for the Department of Justice, for anyone outside of the state of Missouri who can conduct a thorough investigation with integrity that does not have special interest in local politics to actually answer so many of the outstanding questions we have and actually get truth for Durante and his family.
Exactly, bro.
Have you gotten any sort of...
Like I said, bro, law enforcement, they know what went down, fam. They just want to call it that, fam. They really know what went down, fam. Like I said, bro, they just not going to put it out there, fam. Like, they just going to, you know what I'm saying, make up some bullshit to cover it up, bro. Like they did in this situation, bro. In both situations. Ain't no good and damn well this no motherfucking suicide, bro. This ain't no motherfucking suicide, bro. Nah, fam.
feedback from the feds?
What no motherfucking suicide, bro.
No, I will say what's promising is recently the family did meet with Senator Hawley in Missouri, and he has committed to pushing to whatever capacity he has in his office to getting a sort of larger platform. There is an upcoming meeting with Congresswoman Bush. She will be meeting with Durante's family this week, so we are also hopeful that she'll be able to apply some level of pressure, but we have not been able to get the FBI or the DOJ to publicly commit to actually looking at his case, because as far as we've seen, the investigation has been so botched from top to bottom, from the moment of his death. We don't have any more faith in law enforcement and the investigatory bodies in the state of Missouri. Our ask is just at a minimum that we have an external body at the federal level to actually step in and start doing some of this investigating.
Literally a stunning story
bro.
that makes no sense whatsoever. Rebecca, your first question.
Like I said, they behind it, bro.
Thank you so much for being on here tonight, just to make viewers aware of what's going on. This is a little hard for me because I grew up in a rural state in the Midwest, and I remember family members pulling me aside when I was a teenager and letting me know, do not go to any parties when you're the only black person there. That was the type of conversation that...
Exactly, bro. Like I already said, y'all heard what I said towards the beginning of this video, bro. That's already a suspicion, bro. You the only black motherfucker there at the party, bro. Y'all just heard what I just said. Like, come on, dog. That was a setup,
within my family and even my extended family. So my question for you, how often do these things or have these things happen in Missouri that you know of these strange deaths, and no one knows anything? It was a homicide. It may not have been a homicide. It might have been a death by suicide, but then no one knows anything. How often does this happen?
Yeah, I mean, that's a brilliant question. I don't have a global perspective on how this actually has manifested over time in Missouri.
Like I said, bro, the police know, fam. Like, the police in Missouri know what's up, fam. Like, they know, fam. They know what really happened, bro. And I'm just keeping $1,000 with y'all, fam.
There's no mystery here that our criminal legal system is actually much more quick to stop investigating violent deaths of young Black and brown men in particular. And one of our commitments is to make sure that Durante doesn't become one of those statistics, right? That it's easily swept under the rug, that, oh, like, he must have, there were no witnesses there who will actually step forward and actually explain A, why he was there, B, James Wade's actual affiliation with local law enforcement and or his affiliation with any sort of white supremacy groups, and then C, why the coroner and law enforcement...
If the roles were reversed, fam, automatically life in prison, bro. I'm not even lying, bro. Like, I'm telling you, bro, like, automatically, fam. They'd just pick anybody. They'd just pick up anybody and say, you're sentenced. I'm telling you, bro. Like, come on, dog. Like, they stereotype every day, fam. So that's why I say what's wrong with me doing it, fam.
We're so quick to side with James Wade. This is like one of the saddest tales as old as time, just as you're saying. And part of our scream for justice is that we shouldn't be living in a world where parents have to say, you may not go to a party where you're a minority, because if the outcome is violence, then you will not be a recipient of justice.
Robert?
Unfortunately, it's really good. My boyfriend wanted to try it.
And so listening to your story, it's just amazing, because this isn't isolated. I think to the story of the Black woman who went on the...
Like, understand this, bro. When it all boils down, my guy was racially targeted, fam. Like, because notice, and if that wasn't the case, he would have just killed everybody, bro. That's what I'm saying. Why just kill him, fam? You know what I'm saying? He the only Black motherfucker at the party. Why kill him but not kill everybody else? Y'all see what I'm saying? He was targeted, bro. He was set up by his own homies, bro. He was set up, bro. That's why I say everybody's not your homies, bro. And watch your circle, bro. You got to, fam. And I'm just keeping $1,000 with y'all, bro.
Girls trip, and she was the only Black person in the party, and she ended up dead. It was also ruled to be a suicide or an accident, something along those lines. I'm curious as to what the Justice Department, why they haven't started investigating this yet. They're going through particularly the Civil Rights Division.
Like I said, bro, if the roles was reversed, fam, they will be investigating they butt off, fam. Every day they, you know what I'm saying, they out there working, fam. Let the roles would have been reversed, fam. They out there working every day, bro. Like, come on, dog.
It needs to be done in order for them to launch a full investigation.
Yeah, so actually, I think there is, from the DOJ, we're not getting the most clear responses. I'm glad that you're asking this in a very public and vocal way, is that we have only been declined further investigation on behalf of the DOJ, but the actual substantive reason for that is not clear to us. Even clarity that says this is not within the DOJ's purview for X reason would be something. But we are getting sort of stonewalled at every single turn, and that is part of the frustration of this case.
And I'm also reminded of the Ahmaud Arbery case, for example, in South Georgia, where the local prosecutor would have prosecuted and went through 3 separate prosecutors before the state's attorney stepped in because of the public pressure on it. What has the state's attorney's office, the attorney general of the state, said? Like, what do you think would be necessary in order to get them to at least put some attention on? Because that's the case in Georgia, where we did not get immediate action, but after several months of public pressure, we were able to get the state to step in.
Yeah, I mean, so we have gotten, I wouldn't say stonewall as much by the state's attorney, but we have received a lot of conflicting information, and also have heard that apparently the information that made its way to the state's attorney office was not complete and in full. In fact, we learned that the prosecutor, once he inherited the case file for Durante, it did not include the fact that a second autopsy had ever been conducted, that it only had information regarding the first and initial autopsy by the local coroner, which to us was just mind-blowing, right? That the state's attorney was only getting a portion of the story and not getting the actual ruling that his death could not have been by suicide. Again, just speaking to the point that at every single turn of the investigation, whether we seek answers or when we ask about the version of stories that people have received, it has been botched from top to bottom.
All right, then. Look, it is unbelievable story, and certainly the family just needs some answers as to what in the hell is actually going on. So great work there, Campaign Zero. We appreciate it. Keep us abreast.
My condolences to the family and everything, but it's just like they're not gonna give you the answers that y'all looking for, bro. They not, fam. You know what I'm saying? They like I said, they really know what happened, fam. They know what went down, fam. They just, you know what I'm saying? They just not gonna tell you, fam. But that's the end of this video. I love y'all, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one, man. I'm out.
Heavy shit, nigga.
It's Vortex, bitch.
High in the palace, take the pounds, I'm high in dollars. Know that car ain't got no mileage. Bitch, I'm booted off for Molly. Got the munchies, I'm eating Takis. I'm just being honest. See my dreams, know I'm chasing. Told my mama I'ma make it. Every risk, I take it. Risk takers, ain't no snaking. Woke up, ate me some bacon. Then I played the PlayStation. Signing Sony might be okay. Catching plays, watching anime. Every shit, nigga. I be gone for days. Hotboxing that focus. See a bad bitch, know I'm focused. Knocking folks out of focus. Have you heard of